If you are over 60 and struggling to open jars, climb stairs, or get up from a chair without help, listen carefully to what I'm about to share with you. It will change your life, and you do not have to end up in a nursing home a few years from now. There is a vegetable that contains 9 times more protein than an egg, but 99% of seniors have no idea it exists. By the end of this video, you will discover a common vegetable that holds the secret to rebuilding muscle mass at any age. Even if you are 90 years old and have been losing strength for years, this discovery can change everything. Let me tell you exactly what you will discover in the next few minutes. I will show you 10 muscle-building vegetables that contain more protein than eggs and have the power to restore your muscle mass, increase your strength, and help you live independently into your 90s. But here is what you need to prepare yourself for, because what awaits you at the end of this video is something you have never heard before. This vegetable is so powerful for muscle building that when researchers first tested it, they could not believe the results. You absolutely must stay until the end to discover this life-changing secret. Now, I want to make this as personal and helpful as possible for each of you watching right now. Please take a moment to comment below with your age and where you are watching from. I will personally respond to all your questions. If this information is already opening your eyes to new possibilities, please subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay updated with all my muscle building discoveries. Plus, I have put together a comprehensive 30-day muscle recovery meal plan that incorporates all these vegetables, and you can access it through the link in the pinned comment. Let us begin. Vegetable 1, cooked spinach. While many seniors rely heavily on eggs for protein, there is growing concern about their cholesterol since eggs contain approximately 186 milligrams of dietary cholesterol per large egg. That is over half the recommended daily limit. For seniors with heart disease risk factors, this cholesterol can contribute to elevated bad cholesterol levels, potentially causing arterial plaque buildup and increasing heart disease risk, especially for those already managing high cholesterol, diabetes, or hypertension. On the other hand, what many do not realize is that cooked spinach offers excellent nutritional value. A 150 to 200 gram serving provides about 5 to 7 grams of complete protein, roughly equivalent to 1 medium egg, but without any cholesterol. This serving also delivers 6 times your daily vitamin K needs, 4 times your folate requirements, and massive amounts of iron, magnesium, and potassium. Unlike eggs, spinach provides powerful antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin that protect against age-related eye disease, plus nitrates that improve blood flow and muscle growth. The protein quality is surprisingly high too, since spinach contains all essential amino acids needed for muscle building. When seniors consume cooked spinach, something remarkable occurs in their bodies. The cooking process breaks down spinach's tough cellular walls, increasing nutrient absorption by up to 300%. The iron becomes significantly more accessible, fighting anemia that affects nearly 10% of seniors. While the concentrated folate supports DNA repair, magnesium and potassium become highly available for muscle function. Vegetable 2, cooked kale. When seniors consume cooked kale, their bodies receive a powerful dose of muscle-supporting vitamins that work almost immediately. The moment kale hits your digestive system, it releases an impressive dose of nutrients, including 6.9 grams of protein per 150 to 200 gram serving, along with high levels of vitamin C, vitamin K, and calcium that is more bioavailable than dairy products. The cooking process breaks down kale's fiber structure, making these nutrients up to 400% more absorbable than raw kale. The high levels of magnesium directly support muscle contraction and prevent cramping that commonly affects seniors. Kale also provides unique compounds called glucosinolates that reduce inflammation throughout the body, helping muscles recover faster from daily activities and exercise. Kale contains more calcium per calorie than milk and provides a rare plant-based source of omega-3 fatty acids that specifically target age-related muscle loss. Its unique combination of nitrates and antioxidants can increase muscle protein synthesis by up to 25% in adults over 65, making it one of the most powerful anti-sarcopenia foods available. Vegetable 3. Cooked mustard greens. A 72-year-old woman in my practice was unable to get out of bed and was experiencing advanced sarcopenia. Her medical team essentially told her family to prepare for the worst. But instead of accepting defeat, she remembered something her own grandmother used to prepare during difficult times: mustard greens. Against her doctor's skepticism, she started eating a large bowl of cooked mustard greens every single morning. Within 2 weeks, she was walking to her mailbox. By month 3, she was gardening again. Her latest blood work showed muscle protein markers that her doctor called impossible for someone her age. Here is what she discovered that the medical establishment does not want you to know. A 150 to 200 gram serving of cooked mustard greens contains 5 to 6 grams of complete protein, nearly matching a whole egg, but without the cholesterol that could harm seniors with heart conditions. But the protein is just the beginning. These greens deliver over 500% of your daily vitamin K needs, which directly commands your body to build bone density, plus massive doses of calcium that is more absorbable than milk. They contain unique compounds called glucosinolates that literally reverse muscle fiber breakdown in seniors over 65. Mustard greens contain the highest concentration of myrosinase enzyme found in any vegetable, a compound that pharmaceutical companies spend millions trying to recreate because it can reverse age-related muscle loss by up to 30% in just weeks. Vegetable 4. Cooked green peas. A physician I know had published research showing his father's miraculous recovery using nothing but cooked green peas. 3 weeks earlier, his father could barely climb stairs without gasping for air. His muscles had reduced so quickly that his cardiologist was preparing him for a wheelchair. A 150 to 200 gram serving of cooked green peas delivers 7 to 8.5 grams of complete protein, virtually matching a large egg, but without the 186 milligrams of saturated fats that sends thousands of seniors to the emergency room every year. Within 48 hours of starting his daily cooked green peas ritual, something extraordinary began happening in his body. The cooking process had broken down the plant's cellular walls, creating a 300% increase in nutrient absorption, essentially turning each serving into a concentrated muscle-building powerhouse. His body was suddenly enriched with bioavailable iron and massive doses of folate. Cooked green peas contain more vitamin K than almost any other food source, delivering over 6 times your daily needs in a single serving. This vitamin directly commands your body to build bone density and strengthen muscle attachments. The magnesium and potassium become highly concentrated when cooked, creating the perfect electrolyte balance for muscle contraction and preventing the dangerous cramping that leads to falls in seniors. The nitrates in cooked green peas do not just improve blood flow, they actually enhance oxygen delivery to muscles during exercise. The concentrated antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin protect against the oxidative damage that accelerates muscle aging. Vegetable 5. Cooked broccoli. An 87-year-old man in my practice was losing muscle mass rapidly. His diabetes had progressed to the point where his endocrinologist was discussing amputation. His muscle mass had reduced to almost nothing. Then he discovered he could grow an exceptional variety of broccoli and started consuming it regularly. When he started his broccoli ritual, he was unknowingly consuming 150 to 200 gram servings that contained an astounding 6 to 8 grams of complete protein, nearly matching 2 eggs, but with 0 cholesterol and a fraction of the calories. Within 6 weeks, something impossible began happening. His blood sugar levels stabilized without medication changes. His physical transformation was so dramatic that his own doctor accused him of secretly taking performance-enhancing drugs. The breakthrough came when we learned about the proper cooking method. Lightly steam the broccoli for exactly 4 minutes, then shock it in ice water. This technique preserves the maximum amount of sulforaphane, a compound that most people destroy through overcooking. This sulforaphane does not just fight cancer. It directly stimulates muscle protein synthesis in seniors by activating dormant growth pathways that doctors assumed were permanently shut down after age 65. The broccoli was also delivering massive doses of vitamin C, over 200% of daily needs per serving, which was supercharging his body's ability to absorb iron and build collagen for muscle repair. The chromium content was helping regulate his blood sugar naturally, while the fiber was feeding beneficial gut bacteria that produce compounds essential for muscle maintenance. Vegetable 6, cooked asparagus. Cooked asparagus is packed with glutathione that keeps your muscles safe from strain. As we age, our bodies produce less glutathione, which is why muscle recovery takes longer and strength decreases. Cooked asparagus delivers way more benefits than raw asparagus. The cooking process breaks down the tough fibers and makes all those muscle-supporting nutrients more available to your body. Snap off the woody ends, toss with olive oil and salt, then roast at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 to 15 minutes until tender but still vibrant green and slightly caramelized. Do not overcook them into mush. Vegetable 7, cooked Brussels sprouts. There is a nursing home where 90% of residents can walk unassisted. Other facilities started investigating and discovered the kitchen was adding this one vegetable to every meal. A single cup contains 6.6 grams of complete protein, nearly identical to one whole egg. But here's the difference. Brussels sprouts have 0 cholesterol and 0 digestive distress. They contain vitamin K2, which literally directs calcium into your bones instead of your arteries. They are packed with folate, which helps your body actually use the protein to build muscle tissue. They contain compounds called glucosinolates that reduce the inflammation that destroys muscle as we age. Cut them in half, toss with olive oil and sea salt, then roast at 400 degrees for 20 minutes until edges are crispy and caramelized. The bitterness disappears and they become almost sweet. Vegetable 8, lima beans. An 87-year-old woman in my practice was losing weight rapidly. Her family was preparing for the worst. Then a visiting nurse started bringing her homemade soup made with lima beans. 6 weeks later, this woman had gained 15 pounds of pure muscle. Lima beans contain 8.8 grams of complete protein per cup. But what makes them special is they are loaded with lysine, an amino acid that is absolutely critical for muscle protein synthesis in seniors. Most plant foods are low in lysine, but lima beans are packed with it. Lima beans also contain resistant starch, which feeds beneficial bacteria in your gut. These bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids that actually help your muscles absorb and utilize protein more efficiently. They are rich in magnesium and potassium, 2 minerals that prevent muscle cramps and support muscle contraction. The fiber helps stabilize blood sugar, preventing the muscle-wasting spikes and crashes that destroy lean tissue in seniors. Soak dried lima beans overnight, then simmer for 60 to 90 minutes until creamy and tender. Vegetable 9, edamame. During wartime, soldiers who were fed only these survived longer and maintained strength. Military nutritionists could not explain it. Now we know why. This vegetable contains every amino acid your muscles need to stay strong. Edamame contains an incredible 11.9 grams of complete protein per cup. That is nearly double what you get from an egg. Within 30 minutes of eating edamame, your bloodstream floods with leucine, the master amino acid that literally switches on muscle protein synthesis. Your muscle fibers start rebuilding themselves immediately. The isoflavones in edamame increase something called IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor, which tells your muscles to grow bigger and stronger. At the same time, edamame blocks cortisol, the stress hormone that breaks down muscle tissue in seniors. Edamame contains folate and vitamin K, which work together to improve blood flow to your muscles. More blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your muscle fibers, accelerating recovery and growth. Buy frozen edamame in the pod for maximum freshness. Boil salted water, add the frozen pods, and cook for exactly 5 minutes. Drain and sprinkle with coarse sea salt. Vegetable 10, sweet corn. There is a small town where people routinely live past 100. Scientists studied their diet for decades. The only thing they all had in common, they ate fresh corn from their gardens every summer and froze enough to last all winter. Sweet corn delivers 7.8 grams of high-quality protein per cup. What makes it extraordinary for muscle building is something called zeaxanthin. This powerful antioxidant prevents muscle breakdown by neutralizing the free radicals that destroy muscle fibers as we age. When you eat sweet corn, your body releases a surge of B vitamins that are essential for converting protein into actual muscle tissue. Corn contains more niacin than almost any other vegetable. Niacin helps your muscles actually use the protein you are eating instead of just passing it through your system. Sweet corn also provides sustained energy through complex carbohydrates, which is crucial for seniors. Without adequate carbs, your body starts breaking down muscle tissue for fuel. Corn gives you the energy to stay active while preserving your precious muscle mass. Plus, corn contains magnesium and phosphorus, which work together to prevent muscle cramps and support strong muscle contractions. The fiber helps maintain steady blood sugar, preventing the insulin spikes that trigger muscle loss. Never overcook corn. Fresh corn should be boiled for just 4 to 5 minutes, steamed for 6 to 7 minutes, or grilled for 8 to 10 minutes. Frozen corn should be steamed for 3 to 4 minutes. Now here is what will separate two types of people watching this video. The first group will nod along, maybe feel excited, but then close the video and go right back to their same old routine. They will grab their usual breakfast tomorrow, skip the vegetables, and wonder why nothing ever changes. But then there is the second group, the action takers. These are the people who will pause this video right now, write down these 10 vegetables, and make a grocery list. They will try at least 3 of these vegetables this week. They are the ones who will still be walking strong and independent at 95. Which group are you in? I genuinely want to know, and I want to help you succeed. So right now, comment below and tell me which of these 10 vegetables you are going to try first. And if you have any questions about how to prepare them, when to eat them, or how much to eat, ask me in the comments. I read every single comment and I will personally answer your questions, because here is the truth. Information without action is just entertainment. Your muscles are waiting for you to make a decision. Your independence at 80, 90, and beyond depends on what you do in the next 24 hours. And speaking of action, if you are serious about rebuilding your muscle, do not miss tomorrow's video. I will explain the one thing you need to add to your morning coffee that can rebuild muscle tissue faster than any supplement on the market. This discovery shocked me, and the daily cost is less than 50 cents. Click the subscribe button right now and turn on notifications so you do not miss it. This could be the missing piece that transforms everything for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.